right, we're back at it with episode 11 of TSTNT, and this is our first hockey episode. We're going to take in some college hockey action as the UNO, or the Omaha Mavericks, do battle with the Miami of Ohio Redhawks. The pregame monologue will be, once again, through VO. We're going to take you around the Zorinsky Village, and then we'll make our way inside. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Welcome to Zorinsky Village. This is a great place to live, work, eat, shop, and play. It's a great spot in Midtown Omaha. Now, as for the arena we'll be checking out today, Baxter Arena first opened up in 2015. In addition to its hockey duties, it also hosts UNO volleyball and men's and women's basketball. The University of Nebraska at Omaha first announced a move up to Division I in 2011 to the Summit League. When you upgrade divisions, you also need to upgrade facilities. Both UNO basketball programs and the volleyball program played at Sapp Fieldhouse for decades, and that place might as well have been a high school gym. The men's basketball team actually played at the Liberty First Arena in the Omaha suburb of Ralston for 3 years before Baxter Arena opened because it had a bigger capacity. When Baxter Arena opened in 2015, it was perfect timing as that was the year the school completed the transition and gained full Division I status. Though basketball and volleyball aren't the top draws for the school, it does give them a nice, modern arena for them to play in. Then there's hockey, and it's this program that's the top draw. The Mavs began playing hockey in 1997 at the old Civic Auditorium. From the start until 2003, they sold out every single home game and would typically draw capacity crowds of over 8,000 people night in and night out. Then, of course, in 2003, the Quest Center, now the CHI Health Center, was built, and it had a capacity of over 14K for hockey, and the Mavs moved there. Every February, however, when state wrestling was happening at the CHI, UNO would play at least one series at the Civic for old time's sake. The Mavs would continue to draw well, but the new building wasn't as intimate as the Civic, and UNO at the time was without a dedicated practice facility. They would often practice at the Civic and got limited time in their own building, with them sharing the place with Creighton basketball, and not to mention all the concerts and other events taking place there. It was time for UNO to build a place of their own, somewhere much closer to campus, I might add. Not to mention college hockey isn't nearly as big of a draw as college basketball, and this new place would be smaller, more intimate, and provide a better college hockey atmosphere. Baxter Arena can hold over 7,000 people. The university selected the site for the arena to be near the Zorinsky Village, which had become integrated with the UNO campus over the years. For my non-Nebraska audience, Exarben, A-K-S-A-R-B-E-N, is Nebraska spelled backwards. A civic and philanthropic organization called the Knights for Exarben used to run this part of town. When they were founded in 1895, they believed they were turning Nebraska around after a recent economic depression in 1893, hence the name Exarben. In addition to UNO's presence here, you'll see lots of restaurants, shops, offices, apartments, hotels, a whole park, and a movie theater. This whole area actually used to be a horse racetrack and arena known as the Exarben Coliseum. One other note about the main rink, though, in addition to hosting all of those sports for the school, Baxter Arena has also hosted the U.S. Olympic curling trials in 2017 and 2021. As of this recording in December of 2024, the building is just under a decade old, and it has already seen a lot of action. And of course, you'll see that there's another rink in this building, the Hall and Ice. Finally, a dedicated practice facility for the team. This rink also hosts open skates, UNO community events, as well as college and high school club hockey games, some of which IPA announce.
Warrior goal scored by number 24, Ben Storm. Assisted by number 97, Adam Gilliskevicius. Also assisted by number 4, Eric Katorba. Tackle goal at 9:34 in the first period.
All right, let's make our way inside and enjoy some Maverick hockey. Let's take this time to do our concourse go-around. While we're walking around the concourse here, let's talk about how the school got the Mavericks nickname. They actually used to be called the Indians. In 1971, the school decided to ditch the Indians nickname. A student election would be held, and the name Mavericks won with 566 votes, beating out names such as Unicorns, Roadrunners, and Demons. It isn't totally explained how students came up with Mavericks, but it likely has something to do with Nebraska's agriculture industry, and they wanted a similarly themed nickname to their counterparts in Lincoln. That right there is the mascot, Durango. No clue how he got that name, but he is a fun and lovable mascot. Let's make our way toward the seat, but before we do, here's a brief look at the breakaway lounge, which I had access to because of my seat location, and a view of the full arena itself. And here are a couple of takes of something you don't see at sporting events terribly often these days. Blimps. Before the game and in between periods, UNO flies around the Chick-fil-A blimp.
Purchase and access your tickets via your mobile device. Use stats, rosters, schedules, and more, all from the app. To download, search for Omaha Mavericks Athletics in the Apple or Google Play stores.
Before we get into the pregame introduction, I would like to take a moment to show off the program's banners. They include the program's NCAA tournament appearances, and most especially, the 2015 Frozen Four appearance. That team was led by Jake Gensel, who won a Stanley Cup with the Pittsburgh Penguins in 2017. Without further ado, let's take in a very fiery pregame introduction.
Sometimes I hope for the storm just to weather it, but further daily the challenge accepted. You don't get too friendly, my motives are treacherous. Isn't the line between pain and with pleasure? And on that line is me leaving them breathless. Make them aware it's their moment of reckoning. Used to be less of a right now I'm reckless. I'm the best and I still get the best of them. Hold up. Always been the one that got them heroin. Still get a little bloodlust every now and then. Beckoning, follow up, or fall cool like they all do. I follow my own guidance. I follow my own guidance. Still woke up and chose violence. When I talk, they all silent. Everything said I'm ready for any and everything. Mama said that I could be so many things, but this morning I chose to be menacing. I said everything, baby, everything. Said I'm ready for any and everything. Mama said that I could be so many things, but this morning I chose to wake up and be ready to fight. Everything, everything. Tell them I'm ready for anything. Everything, everything. I'm ready for anything.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get on your feet. And welcome to the ice, your Omaha line up for your Omaha Maverick! And let's wake up freshman from Sylvan Lake, Alberta, number 18, Miles Hillman. And center, a grad student from Lamont, Illinois, number 22, Jimmy Glenn. And right wing, a grad student from Forest Lake, Minnesota, number 26, Brock Rimmer. On defense for the Mavericks, a junior from Pottstown, Pennsylvania, number 46, Dylan Gratton. Also on defense for the Mavericks, a grad student from Twig, Minnesota, your captain, the Mankey Family Captain Scholarship recipient, number 12, Nolan Crinton.
The intro is over. Let's drop this puck and get this game underway. UNO spends the first and third periods attacking the goal that's toward the student section. That's known as the bullpen. As you can see there, they've also got the band, the cheerleaders, and just off to the right is the Red Army. Those are the program's most dedicated supporters, chanting and banging their drums. Let's listen to them. It wouldn't be long until the Mavs struck first. When they score here, watch what happens on the ice afterwards. It's a long-time Maverick hockey tradition after the first goal for someone in the crowd to throw a fish onto the ice, and then some dude in a mini Zamboni just casually rolls onto the ice and scoops it up with a net. Now that is fascinating. Roughly 3 minutes later, the Mavs would score again. All right, time for a little food break. We're going to check out this Maverick hot dog. All right, this here is the Maverick hot dog. It's just a plain hot dog, nothing terribly special about it so far, but every hot dog at every venue is different, so let's give this thing a shot. Come on. There we go. The dog's pretty big, but it's good. Beefy. The bun is especially good. This might be one of the better hot dogs we've had on this channel. Awesome. I approve.
Towards the end of the first period, the Mavs would go on the power play. Could they take advantage of it and score again?
Delay of game, face-off violation, time on the minor 18:01. And period number 1 serving for Miami is number 23, Braden Morrison.
Of course they did.
One minute to play the first period. You're welcome. After 1 minute of play, it's Omaha 3, Miami 0. Shots on goal for the Red Hawks in the first period.
That's the end of the first period. Let's go get some more food. Godfather's Pizza is the official pizza of the Mavericks and a longtime Omaha institution. Let's try it out.
Let's give this Godfather's Pizza a try.
Stories Coffee is a proud sponsor of Omaha Athletics, serving locally roasted specialty coffee at 4 Omaha locations, adding the perfect fuel to your game day. Stories Coffee Company. People love
Not bad, like it normally is. Very cheesy. Pretty good crust. Not as good as someone like Papa John's or Little Caesars, but Godfather's, it's great. A proud Omaha institution.
Now, during the second period, the Mavs would really begin to pour it on. They scored once, twice, three times. Miami would then finally get on the board in this period. But with the period about to expire, the Mavs had one more left in them. Before the third period begins, UNO plays this hype video, and at the end, they unleash the fury. You'll see what I mean in just a few moments.
Forget about the crowds, the size of the school, their fancy uniforms.
No one comes into our house and pushes us around. Unleash the fury.
If you put your effort, concentration, into playing to your potential, to be the best you can be, I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game, in my book, we're going to be winners. Tonight, we stay with them, and we shut them down, because we can.
That's still black ice. This is our pond.
That's right.
Stevie's right, we gotta take it to these guys.
I want you to get up now.
Unleash the fury.
I want all of you to get up out of your chairs.
The fans are standing up to them. The security guards are standing up to them. The peanut vendors are standing up to them. Come on. Come on. Let's go. We did it.
Welcome back to the night, your Omaha
About 10 minutes into the third, the Mavs would score one last time. Later in the third, this hockey game became a wrestling match. You love to see it though. Fights aren't normally supposed to break out in college hockey, but when they do happen, the crowd loves it. Players on both teams would end up getting ejected, but I think it was worth it. It was a comfortable win for the Mavericks. Let's watch the time tick down and watch the team celebrate and salute the fans.
Mavericks at full strength. Shots on goal for Red Hawks in the third period 10. Shots on goal for Mavericks in the third period 9.
our first hockey episode was absolutely epic. Final score, the UNO Mavericks 8 and the Miami of Ohio Redhawks 1. If you like what you saw, be sure to give this episode a like, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you love stadium and arena content as much as I do. Thank you so much for watching episode 11 of TSTNT. Signing off from Zorinsky Village after a great night at Baxter Arena. We'll see you in the next video.